The marble hallway outside the courtroom felt colder than it should have. Marcus Hale stopped in front of me, close enough that his sharp cologne filled the air. He only wore it on days when he wanted to feel untouchable. "This is the happiest day of my life," he murmured, confidence dripping from every word. "I'm about to walk away with everything you have." His smile was relaxed, already celebrating a victory he believed was guaranteed. Standing just behind him was Iris Moore, officially his executive assistant. Unofficially, much more.
She didn't speak.
She didn't need to. The small, satisfied curve of her lips said enough. It was the smile of someone who thought the ending was already written in her favor. People moved past us without slowing down. Attorneys, court staff, strangers burdened with their own problems. No one noticed the quiet confrontation unfolding between us. Marcus adjusted his suit jacket and looked at me the way someone looks at property they've already claimed. "The apartment is mine. The money is mine," he said softly. "You should have taken the settlement when I offered it." I didn't respond. My silence irritated him more than anger ever could. He wanted me rattled. He wanted fear, maybe tears. Proof that I was already beaten. Instead, I stood still, hands clasped, gaze steady. "You are always too quiet, Elena," he went on with a small laugh. "Quiet women don't do well in court. My attorney eats people alive. Yours looks like he should have retired 10 years ago." Iris shifted, folding her arms so the diamond bracelet on her wrist caught the light. The same bracelet Marcus believed I'd never trace. He leaned in one last time. "After today, you'll have nothing. No home. No leverage. No future." That was when my lawyer stepped beside me. Daniel Crow didn't rush or raise his voice. He simply asked, "Did you bring everything we discussed?" For the first time, I looked Marcus directly in the eyes. "Yes," I said calmly. "Exactly as you instructed." Daniel gave a single nod, then turned slightly toward Marcus. "In that case," he said evenly, "today may be more instructive than you expect." Marcus laughed. He had no idea how close he was to learning the truth. Elena Hale was never loud. She didn't command rooms with noise or charm. She filled them with structure. For years, she worked quietly, ensuring deadlines were met, accounts balanced, and problems resolved long before they could grow teeth. Marcus never noticed. To him, she was dependable and invisible. When people asked what Elena did, Marcus usually answered for her. "She works from home. Some bookkeeping stuff. Nothing major." He said it as if it were insignificant. In reality, Elena managed financial records for multiple small businesses, all from a laptop at their dining table. She tracked taxes, insurance renewals, and cash flow. She was the reason bills were paid on time and debt never spiraled. But because she didn't brag or dress the part, Marcus assumed her work didn't matter. After they married, Elena slowed her own career to support his. She relocated when his job required it. She increased her freelance work when his income fluctuated. She believed marriage meant balance, even when the balance was uneven. Marcus mistook patience for weakness. At social gatherings, he joked that he was the breadwinner while Elena kept the house running.
People laughed.
Elena smiled. No one asked who actually tracked the money. Quiet people notice more than they reveal. Elena noticed the late nights, the unexplained expenses, the way affection faded into distraction. She didn't accuse. She observed. The turning point came on an unremarkable, rainy Tuesday. No shouting. No drama. Elena was holding one of Marcus's suit jackets, planning to send it to the cleaners. Out of habit, she checked the pockets. Her fingers brushed a folded receipt. It wasn't a business card. It was from a high-end jewelry store downtown. The total made her sit on the edge of the bed. $4,800. The date was the previous afternoon. That same afternoon, Marcus had texted her saying he was trapped in meetings and would be home late. He'd promised a quiet movie night. Instead, he'd been shopping. Elena didn't panic. Her hands didn't shake. What she felt was colder than fear. She opened her phone and searched for Iris's public profile. The latest photo showed a manicured hand holding champagne inside a luxury car. On the wrist, an unmistakable bracelet with a blue stone. The caption read, "Couldn't be happier." That was enough. Elena didn't confront Marcus. She didn't cry or scream. She did what she always did when something didn't add up. She opened her laptop. Emotion clouds judgment. Numbers sharpen it. She created a new file and named it simply Ledger. She began with their shared accounts, credit cards, savings, loan payments. Marcus had always assumed she wasn't paying attention. She pulled 3 years of statements. Patterns appeared immediately. Small charges grew into larger ones. Restaurants, rides, gifts, hotels, flights. All aligned with the days Marcus claimed to be traveling for work. The spending exceeded his salary. Then she reviewed her own transfers, the money she sent him monthly for household expenses. Each transfer was labeled plainly: mortgage, utilities, insurance. Now those labels mattered. She built spreadsheets. Income. Expenses.
Gifts.
Iris. A clear story emerged. Marcus wasn't just unfaithful. He was funding another life with money Elena had earned and protected. This wasn't heartbreak anymore. It was accounting. For weeks, Elena lived 2 lives under the same roof. In Marcus's presence, she was unchanged.
Calm.
Pleasant. Oblivious. Behind closed doors, she worked. She traced her inheritance. Money she'd contributed to their apartment down payment, funneled through Marcus's account at his suggestion. Every dollar matched perfectly. The mortgage payments were the same. Each one originated from her account. Then she found the gambling. Large transfers to betting platforms, always after bonuses. By the end of it, Elena had something far more powerful than anger. She had proof. She chose her attorney carefully. Daniel Crowe was older, reserved, and selective. His office was small, lined with books instead of slogans. She laid everything out plainly. When he finished reviewing the documents, he said, "You're not here for sympathy. You're here to finish this." "Yes," Elena replied. "Then we let him believe he's winning," Daniel said. "And we let the record speak." On the day of the hearing, Marcus arrived smiling, Iris at his side, dressed like the future was already hers. Daniel waited. Marcus's attorney painted him as the provider, Elena as dependent. Then Daniel stood. "This case isn't about feelings," he said. "It's about documentation." He showed the inheritance, the payments, the spending, the gambling, the unreported income. Marcus's confidence collapsed in real time. When the judge finally spoke, her decision was clear. The apartment belonged to Elena. Marcus was ordered to repay misused funds. The rest was divided accordingly. Outside the courtroom, Iris asked, "So, did we win?" Marcus didn't answer. She left without looking back. Elena walked past him in silence. Some victories don't require words. Outside, the air felt lighter. Daniel shook her hand. "You trusted the truth," he said. Elena nodded. "Numbers don't lie." She drove home alone, not lonely. The apartment was hers. The quiet was hers. The future was finally balanced.